guys, good morning and welcome back. We had a 1 week break. I am in my bathroom, as you can tell, and I washed my hair this morning, I don't know, 3 hours ago, and it's finally dry enough, so I will Dyson it, make it nice. I'll do my makeup very quickly and get ready for the day. As I was setting up the camera, I just cut myself. So that's why I'm holding onto this cotton bud. I don't know if that's gonna help. And yeah, I've been denying that it's autumn. Well, it's not. It's still we're in Barcelona. It's beginning of September. It's still summer, but the weather actually today and yesterday has been a bit. So we're gonna make granola. But we'll get there in a second. Let's first quickly do makeup. Okay, makeup first, then hair. So I'm gonna take hair away for a second. I'm running out of my La Roche-Posay face cream. I haven't been using anything else because my face has been really, I wouldn't say bad, but I have a lot of texture. Something that I've also been very shocked that I've been using is this L'Oreal Lumi Glotion thing. It actually makes your face so nice and glowy, you'll see, and a bit tan because I haven't tanned my face this summer, so it feels a bit sad. And because I don't feel like makeuping too much, I am just gonna spritz my foundation on my hands. Well, I think I'm running out. Can you tell? The leftovers of foundation that I have. Well, I have another foundation, but it's a bit too dark, but well. And I will literally just use my fingers because that's what you do when you don't have time. By the way, I still use the L'Oreal foundation. I think now that I'm gonna run out, maybe I'll head back to Sephora and get something a bit better brand-wise, but to be fair, it's cheap and it works, so why not? And my Fenty stick is also almost out in amber. I think I need a new one because I'm running low. And that I will blend with my brush. Super quick makeup. That's what I do every day. And that's how I get ready for dinners as well. It's just maybe a few more steps, but not that much. And I'll be using my Rode blush because I love how easy it is to just pop it on to your cheeks. And it blends so well. I think I'm actually gonna get a new color because this is the Piggy color Piggy. I want to get something a bit more winter friendly because this is very summer shade. So maybe some coral or darker blush. Doesn't make sense. And we're just gonna brush the brows. And that's it, face done. Hair is also gonna be super quick because don't get me wrong, I love getting ready and all that jazz, but I hate wasting time on things that don't need time to be wasted on. So unless I'm going out or unless I feel the vibe of self-care and makeup and all of that, then you will not be seeing me for longer than I don't know, 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute makeup and hair, a bit longer because I have a lot of hair, but that's it. So I always part my hair, put this one up, and we need something to hold on to it. By the way, someone asked me for my hair care routine. I just use Olaplex shampoo, Olaplex conditioner, and the Away clarifying shampoo. Once every I don't know, few weeks when I feel my hair is just a bit greasy from the product. And sometimes I use K18, but currently I run out, and every time I use this Kerastase oil because it's the best, and that's all. So I can't really do a video because it's not gonna be much happening there. I genuinely believe that some influencers, when they do these super long morning routines or super long like makeup routines. Maybe makeup not, but like hair routine. Surely you don't do that every time you wash your hair, no? I don't know. As I said, I don't like wasting time, so. And that's my hair done. I swear it literally took me, I don't know, 7 minutes maybe. If I wasn't filming, I would probably let it like sit in these curls to set a bit better. And then if I was leaving the house, I would brush the curls out. So I use this white comb brush. I brush the curls out. Another thing I don't use is a heat protector. Probably should, but no. And I use a bit of oil on my whole hair. This oil doesn't get your hair greasy, so you can literally like go in here to tame the frizz, and it will make it nice and soft and gorgeous. Also, I got a comment, very weird comment on one of the videos. When I was doing my curly hair routine, but it's not really curly hair routine, that I should just wear my natural hair because why am I pretending to be someone else? I'm like, sorry, that's me. Like, this is the most me hair ever. I have volume and mainly I use Dyson for the convenience of it, because if I don't, then I have to wash my hair every 2 days. This way I just use some dry shampoo and I can have it for 4 up to even 5 days. So yeah. If you know me, you know that I'm never pretending to be anyone else, because I cannot, simply. My personality is very striking through me. Hair's done, makeup's done, and we're in the kitchen, again, you might say. But this is where I spend my life, okay? And now that fall is coming, even more, because I'll be baking. I'll be making like pumpkin spice syrup, everything, all of it, my guys, my dudes. So what are we making today? Actually, let me turn the oven before we start anything else. So what we're making today is granola. I have been so fed up with Dylan buying granola. Actually, should I close the window? It's very loud. I am so fed up with Dylan buying granola, and it's like, let's look at the ingredients. It's probably gonna be in Spanish. But Jesus, the ingredients, I'm not even gonna go through it, but it's so long. It's so long. This is 375 grams of granola. I think you pay like €4 for this. But it's not even about the price. It's about the fact that it's probably just not healthy for you. So we're gonna make granola because it cannot be that difficult, can it? In fact, my mom keeps making granola. As you can see, we have been obsessed with chocolate granola lately. But in Spain, it's really hard to find chocolate like cocoa powder. So I just got normal chocolate and we're gonna melt it. And yeah, so we're gonna do chocolate granola. You obviously will need some coconut oil. And then like some dried fruit of choice. I chose dates because I love dates, they're delicious. And some nuts. You can use more nuts, but I only got pecans. You can use walnuts, almonds, everything. My mom's granola is mainly nuts, but it's okay. And oats, not the fast cooking oats, like real big oats. And honey. And actually my secret ingredient is bananas. Well, it's not mine, it's my mom's ingredient, but she's been using that in her granola, and I just find it makes it a bit more, even more sticky and like delicious. So let's do it. I actually don't know if I'm gonna add cinnamon because it's chocolate granola. What do you guys think? Cinnamon or not cinnamon? I mean, cinnamon tastes great with everything, so. Is this good oats? Yeah, should work. Let's start with melting the chocolate. I think I'm gonna melt it with the coconut oil so it doesn't burn. And I kind of went through a lot of different recipes on TikTok and like picked and choose what I like in my recipe. So for ours, we're gonna use 55, I made it. 55 grams of coconut oil. Oh, this is very hard. Ugh, I love the smell of coconut oil. My God, delicious. 120 grams of dark chocolate. If you use dark chocolate, make like just a chocolate block. Make sure you use above 75% because under 70% it might burn in the baking process. So this is 100 grams. I'm just gonna use the whole thing. We're heating up on a very low and slow medium heat. In the meantime, let's measure out other ingredients. Not sure if it's gonna be enough to mix it all in this. Should we try? Let's try. We're gonna do 550 grams of oats. Yeah, that's not gonna work in this bowl. What you really need. There we go. I don't know if you know this about me, but I actually hate porridge, like normal porridge. I find it disgusting. And then I'm gonna chop up the dates and some pecans. So bear with me, I'll be back. 150 grams of pecans. Chop them like very roughly, something like this. And some dates. In retrospect, I would probably have used, what have I used? Maybe something more sour, like cranberries. I think that would be really, really nice. So now onto my secret ingredient. That is a mashed banana. I wish you could already smell this kitchen because the melting chocolate is so nice. And in many recipes, I think they were adding way too much honey. I will not be adding that much honey because crazy. They recommended around 200 grams of honey. I will be adding half of it for now, so 100 grams of honey. Adding the banana, I think it should be around 100 grams. Yeah, this is perfect. So 100 grams of banana. And let's measure out 100 grams of honey. My mom would be screaming right now. She doesn't add, my mom makes granola a lot, and I don't think she adds any sweetener. But she's an almond mom. By the way, Dylan has no idea I'm doing this, so he's gonna be a bit intrigued. All right, let's do this. It's all mixed. I actually ended up adding some cinnamon because I just needed that something, and I added a big pinch of salt to elevate the flavor, and it's delicious. So good. Amazing. I'm now going to spread it on a baking tray and put it in the oven for like 25 minutes or so at 200 degrees, actually maybe 180 Celsius. I don't know how much it is in Fahrenheit, but I'm excited. The house is going to smell in. Granola is baked, and as you can see, it's like in these beautiful bigger chunks because I personally prefer my granola like that, not super like one little oat after one little oat. Let's try it. Really good. I already filled up 2 jars like this, and I only did half, so we need more jars. You guys, it's pouring rain. And we're about to go for a walk. Well, not for a walk, but I'm going to do some pottery painting with Lou. But it's pouring rain and I just did my hair. But since it's pouring rain, I guess it's a good time to wear. It's about time we're back on the jeans. So, jeans and a nice loose t-shirt, so I'm comfortable to do the painting. And I have no idea what shoes you wear when it rains. I forgot. had some Indian last night, right after pottery painting. We just grabbed Dylan and Polo, and yeah, it was very good. I was craving some Indian food, to be fair. We haven't had it in a while. And now we're off to brunch. We're meant to go to a different place, but there was a change of plans because Dylan doesn't have plans anymore. So me and Clara are taking Dylan for brunch. This is what I'm wearing. As you can tell, I am still in summer mode. So even though this is a bit autumny, vibey vlog because we're doing pottery painting and we're doing granola making.
Excuse me, who's taking who to brunch?
Clara and me are taking you to brunch.
No.
No?
No.
You're taking
I suggested the place.
he did suggest the place. Yes. Fake news. And now I don't know what I said anymore. Right, friends, we're back from brunch, which was delicious. I would totally recommend if you're looking for like an American style diner in Barcelona. And now we're back in the kitchen, as always. First, I'm going to show you the incredible grapes that I found at the market today. Spain in summer is incredible for fruit and vegetables, obviously, but I think September is like peak because we have mangoes, we have nectarines, we have peaches, we have plums, we have passion fruits, we have pears, like, and everything is in season and it's delicious and it's so sweet and just delightful. So I've been eating so many fruits. Let me quickly explain what we're doing and why we're here. Guests coming over tonight. We have Octavia, who we haven't seen in over a month because she was away, and she's coming with her lovely mom and her puppy Maddie, who I feel like you met Maddie before. I don't know, I feel like my hair is looking very weird, but it's okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start by making the ragu. We're gonna make a nice ragu pasta. I bought some ossobuco veal and some other like on the bone meat, and I'm gonna cook it low and slow in my Le Creuset for like as long as possible, really, but it's 3 right now and they're coming around 7, so 3 hours. Ideally we would have more time, but it will do. So we will start by searing the meat. A bit of olive oil. And I have this beautiful big chunk as well. All right, that's what we're looking for, the nice brown of the meat. Once it's browned, I take it off the pan and I put my sofrito, which is celery, carrots, and onion. I don't drink red wine, so we have loads of bottles that we were gifted. And this is exactly the scenario where I'm going to be using the bottles of wine. I'll just prepare a few garlic cloves to add whole on top of it. Garlic is just so good, and I think it's actually best when it's like confit. So I hope it will like confit in the sauce and then I can crush it. This, what I have here, is frozen cubes of tomato puree. To that I will also add the garlic. Okay, I'm gonna keep you close so you see what I'm adding. Sofrito has been mixing. It started to release some juices from the veggies. And we are now gonna pop the meat back in. Okay, I just cut this in half because it was way too big. A bottle of red wine. 2 hours, 2.5 hours, like this. And then the rest, we will check if we're gonna add the canned tomatoes or actually we're gonna do tomato free. This is all to be decided depending on how the sauce is saucing. So I'll be with you later. Now I have to do some work. I wish you could smell my house right now. This sauce, I did add the tomato puree, but actually like half an hour into it, there was just not enough sauce. So look at that. The meat is super nice and tender. I will be very soon taking it out and kind of shredding it. In the meantime, I'll prepare a pinza, like a kind of like a focaccia. I just remembered because I just touched my hair. That someone commented on my video to not touch my hair and cook, and I'm like, if I'm cooking for myself and I'm touching my clean hair, I'll be touching my hair, okay? The pinza will be with gorgonzola and pear and honey. Very simple, but a combo that always works. So I'll just put big chunks and distribute it evenly, or as evenly as possible. Now on top of that, a sprinkle of olive oil, and we will spread our pear. And on top of the pear, we do honey. And that will go into the oven like 5 minutes before the guests arrive, something like this. Let's make a watermelon feta salad. So something we love, and always serve. It's so simple and just a hit. And let me show you what I have on the table and all set up. So I just set the table like this. Very simple. Still need to put plates. We have the salad, we have some grapes, and I'll put the pinza in the middle, the focaccia. So I think it's time to shred the meat and combine it with the sauce. This is the sauce that's left, and you can see there is big chunks of garlic, big chunks of carrots, stuff like this. So what I'm gonna do is I grab the potato potato musher, and I mash it like potatoes. Welcome back. This is Lou.
Hi.
You know her. We're here together on the sofa because we're watching The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Last episode,
unfortunately. And this is our predictions.
So, I actually want her to end up with Conrad. I've been Team Conrad since like season 1. I think they're gonna end up together, but there's a really high chance that she's gonna go all like, oh, I choose myself and I've gotten over him, because she didn't reply to any of the letters. And she's with Benito. Yeah. However, I'm gonna be so pissed because this is about Conrad. I don't even like Belly anymore.
It's Connie baby.
Connie baby.
Well, my prediction is that she's not with Benito anymore because they didn't say anything about Mexico anymore. Yeah. So I feel like she didn't go, so that's over. I'm scared she's gonna get a pixie cut, like the whole of TikTok predicted. And she's gonna look awful. Not that pixie cuts are awful, but I don't think she's gonna look good. And I'm scared she's gonna choose herself.
Me too.
Very scared.
That would be like the worst case scenario.
Yeah, because why did we just spend so much time watching this TV show for her to like...
An emotional damage.
Yeah.
Like her being with Jeremiah in the first half of the season was horrifying to watch.
And also the fact that like Conrad deserves this.
No, he deserves...
He deserves better than Belly, but he deserves his happy ending.
Yeah.
And if happy ending for Conrad means Belly, then that's all he wants.
Who am I to judge?
Yep. Okay, let's see.
Jeans.